Well, it is winter, and it's that time of year where we're going to be doing the jobs that we don't want to get on with in the summer. And one of these jobs for me is making a polytunnel door on this polytunnel, because the only zip that works at the moment is right at the back, and it's a little bit difficult to get to, and that's what I've used the whole entire of this growing season. So I think it's about time we put a nice door on this. We can open it up so those pollinators can get in. And yeah, the idea is I'm going to make a nice wide door that I can get a wheelbarrow in, and it's not going to be a very tall door, but I'm going to be digging a bit of this out, so hopefully it should, you know, sort of level itself out type thing. And I'm going to be making a door with a half in it, so I can open up half the door, because we have chickens and I don't want chickens just wandering into polytunnel and sort of messing everything up in the beds. So that's the idea. Let's go ahead and crack on with it, and we'll see what we can do. I'm just doing this all in my head, so whatever comes along in my head is what I'm going to be getting on with and doing. So I'm going to start off by clearing this area here, because there's quite a lot of stuff. Oh, big old heavy thing full of water. Ew. Wet. This needs to go in the bin actually. I had to use a bit of the pipe off of this, so that was broken anyway. So let's go ahead and level off this ground a little bit more, and then we'll start thinking about making the door. Right, I'll get rid of this dirt, and then I'll come back and we'll do some measuring up, and then we'll go cut the timber, and yeah. Well, here we are. We're a bit more advanced now than when you last saw me. And what I've done is, this was 2 pieces of timber here, and I split that into 2 by using my saw, table saw. And then what I went ahead and done was I dug some post holes with a post hole digger. And once I'd done that, I then went ahead and placed my post in, and then I put the soil all back in on top and give it a bit of a pound down. And then these posts are reinforcement posts. They're just there to basically just reinforce it, make it a bit more solid. And then I went into the workshop and I chopped up a load of these battens. Well, that took me about 1.5 battens, full size battens. And I made my door. So obviously, like I said, I want it in 2 sections. I want a section here, and I want another section at the top that I can open whenever I want. And so that's what I've done. And yeah, that is basically where we're at. Now, what we've got to do is the scary bit, which is chop or slice through the actual main skin of this. And then we've got to staple it all down to this. And then we're going to cover the doors, fit them, and yeah. So let's get on with that. I'll hopefully film a bit more of that. I just wanted to get this bit done because the time's ticking on now. But anyway, I'm just going to see how this fits in here with that. So let's take a look. Oh, whoa, made me jump. So it does go in that way. Why is she not going in? She should do. She should do. Okay, so that needs to go down a little bit. Okay. And again, let's put in a little wedge in here just to keep that from moving. Well, here we are, the daunting bit this is. Now what I've got to go ahead and do is chop. I'm just gonna take it a bit further in than I need, so then I've got a bit of play. Alright, here we go. That's ever so easy to chop. Good thing is this one has squares, so I can follow the squares down and keep a straight line. Right. Well, there we go. I'm just going to take these top corners and just put a little slice in them like that. This will allow us to fold them over and pin them back. Now I'm just going to staple her all down. I'm going to put staples quite frequently, because this is what's going to hold it in the wind. By the way, I do know that this is not really how you do hinges. You don't put them on the outside like this, but I have today. So here's the real truth. Does it work? Let's take out all our little prop things. And our props in here. Praying this do work. So it does stick out a little bit, but that's good that it sort of has that spring, because then I can sort of push it back and put it on a latch here, which is going to be good. So let's have a look. Top bit opens lovely. There we go. That'll open right back there if I want it to. And the bottom bit of soil in the way. I know how to fix that. Let's have a look now. Still a little bit high there. Probably have to dig this out more anyway. Right, let's have a look now. There we go, she opens enough now. Look at that, beautiful. Right, we have one more thing to do, which I don't know whether I'm going to be able to quickly get done. But we just need to cover this over now with some polythene stuff. So, let me go get it. Well, here we go. We've got some of this left over from a previous project. And now we'll be able to see in the polytunnel as well, which will be a lot better. I don't know whether to double layer it. Might as well. Yeah, I'm going to double and triple layer it. I can always cut the excess off in the middle. from the inside, sorry. So that's that one. Had it just below the bottom. That's the top bit done. Look at that! Haha! Right, now let's do this bottom bit. Well, there we go, the end result. Typically it's raining because it's obviously England, but we've got our little latches that I've put on it, or catchers, whatever you want to call them. And then we've got one at the top, one at the bottom. If we want to just open the top bit, we can. So in the summer, if we just want to let the pollinators in, the pollinators can now go in and the chickens will stay out. Or if I'm going in there to do some watering or something, I've then got the option to open the bottom bit as well. And there we go. So that is the polytunnel door completed. I've done them catches off camera because, well, that just got a bit long-winded. But yeah, I'm really happy with this sort of design, so I can keep that one open and not have to worry about things going in. Well, there we go. That's the polytunnel door for you. And I'm not going to lie, it was quite daunting chopping a hole in a polytunnel and not really knowing what to expect. But I'm very glad with how it turned out, and I hope that this might have inspired you to do something similar. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and check out the videos now. I'll see you soon.